Alright guys, so today I'm making a beautiful block as usual. I never not make a beautiful block, don't I? Let me just heat this up. And what we're going to do is use a 9 patch to make this block. The pattern will be in the description box down below if you would like to make it. So far I have been making lots of separate individual blocks, and I'm going to showcase them in one quilt. So I think that's a good idea, to be honest, because sometimes, you know, it's easier just if you're not sure of a block to make it, or not sure of a quilt to make it into a block so that you can get an idea of how you want to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm using some scraps, and I do have some leftover fat quarters, which I always tend to have left over from a project. So this particular one I have here is from a quilt I made ages ago, to be honest, and I think it was the last quilt I made before I left the UK. I will put up the quilt for you. It was a quilt along actually. And this is one of the fat quarters that's left from the bundle. I think there is about 3, including this, left. So this makes it 3 here. So I can, looking at it now, I can see it. But yeah, I'll put a picture up for you so you can see that quilt along. But that was the last quilt I made before I left the UK. I remember doing a quilt along because I felt that will see me through till time to actually pack up. Or till time before I can actually pack up, I should say. So yeah, so that was the plan. So this particular fat quarter here is from a box that I got a promotion to do. I think it was called Mrs. Quilty. Yeah, so to be honest, sometimes you do these collaborations, you just don't know where they're going to go with it. I never heard back from this company actually. They were supposed to get back to me about doing a sew along with everybody. But yeah, never really heard back from them. Sometimes they're just one-offs, sometimes they're not. But this is where this, I think this is 1 or 2 from that particular bundle. I have used the bundle separately and other projects. I haven't used it as a whole bundle, but nevertheless, do remember when you do cut your fat quarter to cut on the strong grain. So that's what I'm testing, just to make sure. So I'm going to do that now and do my particular cuts that I need. So I hope everyone's okay and having a beautiful day. I hope you actually enjoyed the quilt fair, which was beautiful, to be honest. It was really nice to go there. It was a really nice day. It was a lot of walking, but it was a nice day. I will not take that away. It was really a nice day. I don't want to cut this yet. Let me just measure this one, or give it a bit of an iron. I don't think I did, or it was at least cold. Yeah. So it was okay, to be honest. It wasn't a bad day. I thoroughly enjoyed myself, and to see all of the quilts, some of them were totally amazing, and some of them were just bloody outstanding. It was really beautiful to see other people's work, you know. Some people you can just be in awe of them. You know, it's nothing compared to what you actually see in person when you go to a quilt show. It's really, really nice. There is another one coming up. I think it's called the Victorian Quilt Show. I do intend to attend, and they do have a competition next year. I think I'd like to enter it, to be honest. Yeah, I am thinking of entering the competition. So I think if you win, I think you win 3,000. I could be wrong, but yeah. But again, to me, it's not really about the money. Yeah, it's great if you win, but it's really getting involved and taking part. So I am going to look a little bit deeper into it. I think once you have entered the competition, I think it's for the Melbourne one actually, the one I did the tour of. I think once you've entered the competition, if your quilts do qualify, you cannot show it on social media because it will be shown in the fair for next year. So if I do qualify, I won't be able to show you that quilt until the fair is over, and then the quilt stays a long time with them, to be honest. So they keep the quilt because obviously the quilt is storing with them, isn't it? So it goes Sydney, Melbourne, Darwin, etc. Okay, so what we're going to do, make these into 4 patches. So I have these are scraps, by the way, that I've actually used. Alright, and let me get that out of the way. So I'm using scraps. You can use whatever colors you want, to be honest, but I never used to be a scrap person like that, but I've definitely fallen in love with the concept. I definitely have. So 4 patches like so, and we're going to sew these together. So I'm going to get these sorted, and then I will be back with you. Alright, so I am back now. So I made these into houseware triangles, and I'm going to cut on the drawn line. I'm actually using this patchwork book here. I don't know if you've seen it before, but I've had this for quite a number of years. So the pattern is called, or I should say the block is called Prairie Queen, and that is it there, that one there. So I have, it doesn't give you the pattern or anything, you just gotta figure it out yourself. It just tells you the name of the blocks, so it's like a patchwork block of traditional, traditional blocks. So that's what I'm using. So this is the very first time I am making it, so we are actually going to see how this comes out together. So if it's a fail, I am going to post a video. I mean, it's good to share our wins and losses, isn't it? Because none of us are perfect, even though sometimes some of us do feel that we are. But, you know, it is what it is. So, going to see what it comes out like. Hopefully, I have chosen the right size to make the blocks, but it is what it is. You know, I don't beat myself up about these things. Life is too short. It's only fabric. I mean, that is my that is my easiest way of dealing with it. You know, it's just fabric. It's oh, I haven't plugged it in and I'm ironing. You silly girl. I'm thinking, why is it not getting hot? That's what I'm saying to myself. Why, Karen? Why? There you go. I'm pressing the button as I tick, tick, and nothing is happening. All right, while that heats up, which doesn't take this little iron long, it's very good. I love it. While it heats up, let me open this up. But yeah, I've had that book for a number of years now, and I've always looked through it, but I've never really... I got it when I first started learning about quilting, so that's... Oh, God, still steaming up. So that's how long I've had it, and I've never really, you know, sometimes I get the books just to read. I hope that... Yeah, I just get the books just to read. So I used to do a lot of reading, you know, so I would read the blocks, about the blocks and its originality about it and stuff. So yeah, but I've never really used it. So this morning I was just looking through it. No, it wasn't this morning. It was, yes, it was this morning. I'm going mental. I was laying on my bed early this morning because, as you guys know, I get up pretty early. Don't ask me why. I can't sleep late. I can never sleep late. Even if I go to bed late, I will still get up early. My internal clock gets up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So anyway, I got up and I was like, I need to make a blog for today's tutorial. So I was thinking, well, what can I do? And I thought, you know what? My inner voice just said, oh, why don't you use that patchwork block that book, and you've not used. That book that you've had, and all you've done is look through it and read, and you've not used it. You've not made anything from it. So I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm going to do it. So I came, looked at some of the blocks, and my eyes landed on that one. And I thought, that looks nice. That looks okay. I'm going to try that one. All right, so what I'm doing now is to trimming these down. I just cut my other block there, so I'm going to trim these down now. And I'm lining up the middle line as you would normally. Let me take this out of the way. Lining it up so that I can get the center point so that it is centered properly. So taking my half square triangle, using the diagonal stitch line, lining up my diagonal line, and then I am going to cut or trim it down, I should say. Guys, I tell you, I am so fed up. This is a bit of a chatty video today. I am so fed up of this cold weather. Seriously, I've had enough of it. I cannot, ever since I've had the cold, I still haven't got my voice back normally. Seriously, it still has not returned normally. I still get that irritated throat still. And I know I've always had a dry cough throat. I've always had that. But ever since I got ill, it still has not returned back to normal as yet. I've even lost my singing voice, she says. No, seriously, I can't make the high notes like I used to, and that's really upset me. I was telling Carl off the other day, I was like, this is what you've done to me. I can't sing. I can just sing low notes now. I can't sing anymore. Because I do like to sing, you know, it makes me happy. You know, I can't go around the house singing like I used to. So yeah, but anyway. So I have had enough of this cold weather here in Melbourne. I cannot wait for the warm weather to return, I tell you, because last night it was 1 degree. Can you imagine that? 1 degree. Yeah, I feel like I'm back in England again, seriously. I do feel like that I'm back in England because this cold weather, I'm just done with it. I'm literally done with it. For anyone that did tell me before Melbourne gets this cold, I would not have believed them. And being in the countryside here, apparently it gets colder. And I would agree to it because when we were out on Saturday, at the craft and quilt show, in Melbourne wasn't that cold. When we returned, oh my God, the wind, the lull, like, no. I'm like, God, have you felt that? And he's like, yep, I feel that. I'm telling you. Yeah, just cold, just really cold. So I'm over it now. I was like, cold weather, go away. I'm over you now. It's time. And that's why I took my hair extensions out, because my brain was getting too cold. I was too cold. My head was getting cold, so I had to take them out. That's why, because sometimes I like to put braids in my hair just so I don't have to comb it. And I'll tell you a secret, guys. When I am not on camera like now is because I haven't combed my hair. Sometimes I just don't feel like combing my hair. I was like, well, I shouldn't say I don't feel like it, because sometimes it can be a little bit of a pain, because I gotta blow dry it, stretch it out, soften it down. Then I've got to give it a little bit of a press. So it can take a long time, so sometimes I will just braid it, and then I will undo it. So I'll take the braid out and just leave it, and then it's an Afro style. So right now it's an Afro style because I've taken the braid out. So that's why you haven't seen my face. Anyway, I'm laughing at myself, but I am done with the cold weather now. All right, so let's lay this block out. As I was saying, all jokes aside now, I don't know what it's going to look like. I am not sure of the colors. It is a bit of a scrappy one, and I've chosen that deliberately. So let's lay it all out and see what it looks like. Let's get the book back, because I don't remember what a pattern. This book is really nice. It's got really about curves as well. Clamshell pattern. It got hand setting, machine setting patterns. It's really, really good book. Yeah. So I don't even remember where I got it. Obviously I bought it in England. It's got picture houses as well, how to make pictorial quilts, and about bordering, how to assemble a border, how to do a bias joining or bias edge applique. Oh my God, going back to the actual quilt show, the amount of applique quilts that was there. I must admit though, I was a bit surprised to see so many applique quilts. I didn't realize that it played such a huge thing in the quilts. I thought it was more piecing. So yeah, I was quite happy to see it, I must admit. It made me fell in love more with applique quilts. It certainly did. It really, really did, because, I didn't consider it to be, I didn't consider it in that sense, I just thought, I can hear this dog. I don't know who is he having a go at, but yeah, I'm thinking, should I go there and ask and ask him to be quiet? I don't think he's going for it. He's going for it. He's going for it. I don't even think he'll pay me any mind, to be honest. I don't even think he would pay me any mind. Once he gets like that, he doesn't shut up. And he kind of growls as if he's really angry. That's what you hear. Carry Karen, leave the dog alone. Leave the dog alone. Can you all hear him? That's what he's going like. All right, that looks really nice. I'm happy with that. That looks beautiful. Okay, now let's analyze this. I'm going to move the camera and bring it face forward so that you can see it. I'm going to ask him to be quiet as well. All right, guys. So I've brought it the camera closer. So this is what it looks like now. Looking at it, it looks really nice on the camera and probably about 10 inches or so from my face. Looks really nice. The only problem to me is that I don't see the rest of this fabric sort of emulating throughout the block. Don't get me wrong, it looks nice, scrappy. I love the sort of gentle, soft colors to it. It's really good. I don't know if you've noticed, I have used 2 different colors here. And on these ones here, I just mixed it. Alright, but saying that, it looks fine. Now, my brain is saying to me that I can try it out making another set of 4 patches and see what it looks like. I think I'm going to try that. So I'm going to make the 4 patches and I'll come back and then we can decide together. But I like this. I like the soft, there's a softness to it. And what I mean by that is a color palette. It's not too strong. I do love this blue as well. It's just really nice and gentle. I do like this. I do like it. So then why do you want to make it again, Karen? Why? Tell me why. Why do you want to change it, Karen, if you like it? Guys, this is how I converse with myself, literally, throughout the day. Okay, the experimental Karen wants to try it. So I am going to go and make some 4 patches in the same color tones as the half square triangles. Then I will return. Alright, back again. So let's iron these and see what they come out like. I don't know, I'm hoping it might look different. It should. So let's separate these ones here. So what were we talking about before I came off? Was it a festival? I think it was, I can't remember. But yeah, so I'm not sure if I'll take part, but anyway. We will get to that once I decide. I think the competition to enter the quilt you've got to make, I think it's called Map of the World. I think that is what you need to enter your quilt for and make a quilt that represents the map of the world. So that sounds interesting, I must admit. God knows what I would do. Only God knows, nobody else at the moment, not even me. But anyway, I just oversold to that one. Alright, so, okay, so let's try and lay it all out again. So remember, these were the original 4 patches. And I have made it into the same colors. So let's look at it and see. Let's take off the steam, because once that steam is on, that machine will not shut up. Okay, so we're going to lay it all out again. So I always like to start with my center patch. I don't know why, my center block or my center square. To me that brings a little bit more clarity to what I am doing. And I'm going to start with my half square. I'm going to start with my 4 patches. Look, I've blotted it with water there. I hate it when I do that. There's the impatience in me. Alright, so let's see what it turns out to be like. Right, so it's not laying flat. Let me try again, because I don't like when the edges curl up. Let's try and get it flat. It annoys me. I know it's not a big deal, but it annoys me. Because I want it to lay flat. It looks nice when it's laid out flat, you know? More neat and tidy. Just not all over the place. I'm going to put heat on it. It's not on, the iron's not on, it's just, I'm just literally pressing it down. That little iron, I tell you, it's beautiful and powerful. Alright, so, yeah, I know I'm being fussy, guys. I know! it is okay. Let's turn them over and see if they cool down. I think they just need to be cooled down a little bit, and then they will lay flat. I'll leave that to last, and I'll just use the half square triangle since they are already. I'm going to put the lighter color in, and then we will take it from there. Have you all heard about this? I was on well, to be honest, I don't really follow much YouTubers or other content creators. I mainly watch quilting or hair and makeup, to be honest. That's really my thing that I look at. But there is this YouTube family called King of Queens, and they spell Queens with Kwwens. And they've had there's a family, and they've had a breakup on air, literally, and it was just really cringing to watch, to be honest. I didn't really enjoy seeing that. I just felt that some things are not meant to be aired on, in public like that. It's a young family, a mixed race couple. And it was just terrible to see them behave like that with each other. I wasn't impressed, and a lot of people was leaving a lot of negative comments, and but it just wasn't good. Well, I think I have my answered question with how the blocks look with the same colors. Yeah. I mean, what do you think? To me, it gives it like a whirly-gig. I'm moving the camera when I'm talking to you. I mean, it looks nice as it is. It does look pretty good. I love it. On the camera, it looks really nice. In person, I'm not sure. I'd love to hear your opinion. Can you tell me right now? Please, just tell me right now. Let's turn the blue inside and see if that makes any difference. Let's see. I don't think it's going to make any difference, to be honest. I don't think so. Let's have a look and see. It does change the pattern. Yes, it does. That's interesting. I mean, repeated. A lot of these blocks, I do believe, they are one block wonders. When you put them together, they make a beautiful pattern that makes the viewer wonder how you started to put it together and to find where the block is. Because if you have another one in the corner here, this is going to make a hourglass pattern, isn't it? From these 4 half square triangles you'll have there, you'll get an hourglass pattern. So you'll get hourglass, hourglass, hourglass on all 4 corners, and then you'll get something else from the middle of the design. So it's a beautiful one block wonder. But let's put back these ones in first and see if we prefer this instead. I'm going to do this the opposite, because remember I did 2 different sets for the 4 patches here, and see what it's like. As I said, there is a gentleness with this, something that's just soft and sort of elegant to me. I do love that. The problem is now I do like them both. The other one, the first one that I just did with the same color concept, it's much stronger. This one is a bit laid back. Oh my gosh, I don't know which one to choose. Oh. Well, why did I do this? Now I'm confused now. I'm not confused, but I don't know which one to choose. I do like this one, and I do like this one. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? This is why sometimes you shouldn't play around. Because when you play around, you just, you know you've got decisions to make. And I do like this one in the middle. Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm sorry. Usually I'm quite, my mind is made up quite easily. But this one, it's kind of thrown me because I do like both of them. And I don't really want to go cut any more fabric to make another one. I don't want to make 2 blocks. I want to make 1 block. Or should I make 2 blocks? Should I make 2 blocks? Just me? I don't know now. No, don't make 2 blocks. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna choose. But I don't know. I think I'll use a stronger one. I'll go with the stronger one. I'll go with this one, and I would also go with having the greys in. I don't know now. I'm making it difficult for myself. Making it difficult. So. I keep turning and turning. It's not really helping and helping. So, yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. If I put these 2 together and these 2, I'm talking about the 4 patches there and 2 there. So you get that pattern, right? That looks okay. If I use the lighter and the grey together, okay, and then grey and light together, grey and light, grey and light. That's what you get. I think I prefer whereby the 2 greys are touching on the opposite side. And oh, what if I do that there? Yeah. That's it. I don't know. I don't know which one to choose. No. I'm going to stick with my original concept and use the patch, the scrappy 4 patches. You know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this one. If I don't like it when I sew it together, then I'll make another one. That's a cop-out because you're still making 2. Alright, I'm going to go with the original. Let me put it back. Let me put it back one more time as you guys are here with me. One more time and see before I make a decision. Let's try it and see. One more time. I am putting opposites attract, so I'm putting the same ones opposite each other rather than mixing them around. I just like the gentleness of the other one. I really do. I don't know. It just feels a bit more softer on the eyes. Because I'm thinking if you make this into a whole quilt top as a 1 block quilt, you know, the prominent fabrics will take over, but yet the subtleness of the others will stand out. I think I will stay with this. I think I prefer this one. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Oh, I've made this really difficult. Oh, I'm just going to choose. Alright, I'm going to choose one together and then I'll come back and show you the finished block. Alright, I'm back again. I just realised I haven't turned the other colours in. I haven't turned the darker colours in. Now, this is with the grey turned in. Now, that looks nice. It looks very confusing in the sense that... Jackson, stop. It looks really confusing in the sense that the person observing the quilt would not know where you started with this, right? But before I decide yet again, I'm giving you options for your block here. So the Prairie Queen block. So if I add these, let's see if it changes my idea. Jackson, cut it out. Oh, who is growling at? Oh, Ooh, I like that. I like that. That looks nice. I like this one. It's interesting, you know? Jackson? 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 Why are you making noise? He's going outside. He's like, bug you. I'm out of here. All right. I do like this one, actually. I think I am loving this one. Yeah, I am going to go with this one. This is it. This is it. We have a winner, guys. We have a winner. What is that? 4 options from one block. Isn't that amazing? We have a winner. Okay. I'm going to sew this one together. This I am falling in love with quite easily. All right, so do I really want this one? Okay. Karen, don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, I'm going to stick with this one. Okay, then. I'll sew it together and come back and finish it off. Alright guys, so I chose this one. I must admit, what made me decide was that I took some pictures with each of the blocks. So I did 4 pictures in total with the scrappy and the altogether same color. And I must admit, through the camera, this one won. So I thought I'm going to put this one together. I'm happy I did. This looks really beautiful. Just imagine on it on point or as a square, and as I said, it will repeat really nice as a one block. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And it was a little bit chatty, and to be honest, I enjoyed chatting to you today. So this Prairie Queen block is beautiful, and yeah, do let me know if you think I've chosen the right one. What I have done is I've taken all 4 of the different images and I'm going to put it in the pattern, so it'll be listed down below if you so inclined to try it out. But beautiful block. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you know when another video is uploaded. So I'll definitely see you in the next one. Bye for now, happy quilting, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.